But Rob G, as spring training kicks off and pitchers and catchers are reporting all over Florida and Arizona, and full workouts are about to start on Sunday and whatnot, Sunday and Monday for some teams. There's a little Shohei Ohtani talk.
Oh, there's always Shohei Ohtani talk. What do you mean a little Shohei Ohtani talk? Shohei Ohtani is keeping MLB bruh alive and well.
So stupid.
But no, yeah, big news coming out of was it Arizona, right? Is where they're in.
Yeah, no more Vero Beach. It's been a long time since they were in Florida.
Dave Roberts, all eyes are on the Dodgers, right? Not only because they are the back-to-back
Dave
World
Roberts
Series
is
champs.
talking big when it was the ninth inning with one out, and Miguel took Rojas up to bat. I'm sure he wasn't feeling that good. He wasn't talking big smack then.
Cool as a cucumber. You ain't seeing Rob?
He was itless.
He said we ain't never scared.
Are you kidding?
Well, we ain't never scared.
It's
That's what he said.
only gotten worse in the last 48 hours because you got ESPN, The Athletic, Fox Sports, all publishing pieces saying MLB is mad as heck, and it's all because of the Dodgers. They're buying up all the good players. They're winning all the championships, and we've had it up to here. We're going to lock out Major League Baseball, and it's all the Dodgers' fault.
Uh-oh.
So Dave Roberts was asked about this upcoming season. Of course, they're trying to three-peat. And he said that, quote, we think on paper, this is probably the best team we've ever had. And a big reason why he feels that way, not just the addition of Kyle Tucker, not just that, the pitching staff should be whole again for the first time in a couple of seasons. It's because of Shohei Ohtani finally getting back to full-time double duty with the Dodgers. He hasn't done it since he's been there, only did it with the Angels. In fact, Dave Roberts expects that now that Ohtani is a full, 2 years removed from Tommy John surgery, that Shohei should be in the thick of the Cy Young race. He's already a multiple-time MVP. He's got a couple of World Series. Now we're going to add a Cy Young to the list, guys. What can't this guy do, Kelvin Washington?
Nothing. He does it all. And the best part about it, I'm getting ready to sit next to Rob Parker. And Rob is going to be mad because Shohei is finally going to do what we've been waiting on him to do. Is restrictions are gone, Rob. The shackles are gone. The babysitting is gone. We get to see the full outing if it's supposed to be 7 or 8. If it's a complete game, we get to see what the Shohei experiment really can be at its greatest, specifically as a Dodger, not an Angel, because there's different branding, there's different marketing, there's different eyes when you're a Dodger. And so far, for the most part, he has lived up to the hype and some. Since he's been a Dodger, all he has known is getting World Series rings. He got 2 of them now. And it's going to be interesting and amazing to see this upcoming season. The full scale of Shohei, Rob, where we might get 40, 45, 50 home runs, 20, 25, 30 stolen bases, maybe. And we mess around and get, 25 games, 30 games he pitches. And can he be, 20-3? Can he have a 19-4 record? Something crazy like that as a starter? This is going to be really cool to see, all jokes aside, to see one of the best players ever at his absolute best and being able to at least max out and see what he can do. And we didn't get it to see it the first year with the Dodgers. Obviously, he's coming off the injury, just hitting. Last year, they slow-rolled it, so he got rolling towards the end of the year and into the postseason. This coming spring, to see the full breadth of it all, I think that's going to be amazing. I think he's going to have his another MVP again. And because you can almost pencil him in for 35, 40 home runs. And then you pencil in pitching more than he ever has, or at least has as a Dodger. I just think it's going to be another spectacular season for him. Don't mess around and three-peat. That'll just put him through the stratosphere at that point. But it should be fun. We finally get to see maxed out Shohei. I'm looking forward to it. He's spectacular. It's been a blast to watch. He, like I always mentioned with LeBron being one of the only things in life to live up to the hype. All that hype we heard of a 16-year-old kid, and then now look at 23, 4 years later, what he's become. Shohei has been that for the Dodgers, and we'll see what could be next for him.
All hyperbole and just talk. I mean, nothing that we've seen should give you this idea that he's going to win a Cy Young. I mean, he got touched up in the postseason. His career record and numbers and all this. Last year, let me just go with his hitting statistics, that everybody wants to crown this guy the greatest ever. First of all, he didn't even hit 300. He hit 282. He's actually hit under 300. Rob G, are you ready for this? 3 of the last 5 years, he's hit under 300. This is your greatest player of all time. He had 28 less RBIs. He went also from 59 stolen bases to 20, so that dropped. I mean, I could go on and on. Here's probably the biggest one. 2 years ago, he had a 9.2 WAR. Last year, what was his WAR, Kelvin? You know what it was? It was 6.6. That was the drop-off from last year to this past season for Shohei. And the year before that with the Angels, it was 6.1, and that's kind of where he was. He had an unbelievable season with the 50-50. That was, 2 years ago, not last year. And in the postseason, here's the greatest player of all time in the postseason. Each season is batting .248, and he has 45 strikeouts in 33 games. This is your greatest player of all time. All of this hyperbole that the only way I could even concede that Shohei has a chance of being the greatest player of all time is he'd have to win a Cy Young and an MVP in the same season. I'm dead serious. Because individually, if you look at him as a pitcher or look at him as a hitter, he's not the best in any of those. He's not the best pitcher in the league and definitely not the best hitter in the league. When you combine the two, sure, because nobody else is doing it, and I'm not taking anything away from him. But I think the hyperbole is just, it's not warranted. It really isn't. When you talk about even career WAR, he's not even in the top 20 lifetime in WAR, which is incredible considering what he's done and numbers he's put up. So Dave Roberts can sit there, and you notice when he pitches, that means he can't steal bases like he did, right? Because he's got to protect that arm. So when he pitches, that's not going to be the case. And last year we saw that too. It took something off of the hitting. When he was just a DH, he had a monster year. A monster year. Would you agree with that? I was like one of that.
Of course.
So him pitching, and I get it, in the postseason in his career, he's 2-1. ERA, he is 4.43. Is that, you think that's Hall of Fame worthy? An ERA of 4.43? That's chubby. That's chubby in the postseason in 20 1/3 innings pitch. So all I'm saying, for all of the pomp and pomp and circumstance? For all of that, he's a tremendous, he's a star, somebody you want to watch. He's a unicorn. I hate using that term all the time. But this talk about crowning a guy who's played 7 or 8 years, when you have players like Hank Aaron and Willie played 23, 24 seasons and put up an astronomical numbers, astronomical lifetime.
I think I hear you, and those guys are. Hank Aaron, Willie Mays.
Hank Aaron played 24 seasons, and Kelvin, he avraged 100 RBI. I don't think anybody will ever be able to do that.
If there's 4 or 5 guys that you'd never question, that you name 2 of them there.
Babe Ruth is another guy,
right? Babe Ruth, but the you are belittling the feat, because the sheer nature of you saying, "Well, sure, we've never seen this before." Is the point, Rob?
No.
We've never seen this before at this scale.
It's
at this
I get
scale.
That.
And that's what I'm saying.
But is he the best? Is he the best hitter in baseball?
He doesn't have to be.
I'm just asking you what's simple.
But I'm answering you. No.
Okay. Is he the
that's
best?
not what makes him spectacular.
Is he the best pitcher in the game? He's not.
No.
He's not the best of any singular thing. And I get the dual threat. If he was the best hitter and a pitcher who could win a Cy Young or was in that, he hasn't been in that conversation, I would look at it differently. He's not that. That's what I'm saying. He's not. He's not the greatest pitcher. If he was the greatest pitcher and a hell of a hitter as well, then I could give you maybe an argument that he's one of the two.
Rob,
he's not one of the two.
He's one of the best hitters in baseball. That's undisputed.
He's not the best pitcher.
I said he's one of the best hitters. That's not even a question. And he's been one of the better pitchers. So if you're one of the
what's one of the
best
better
hitters,
mean? I'm just serious. You know what? If I said to you, what's his lifetime record? You don't know what it is. You don't know what his lifetime
39 and 20.
Okay.
39
What's his
and 20.
lifetime ERA?
I'm looking at it now. 3.00.
Okay.
So if I told you I got a guy that's 39 and 20 with an ERA of 3 and also might bomb 50 home runs and steal 30 bases, that guy is absolutely nuts and insane,
How many Cy Young Award votes has he gotten in his career? I'm just telling
I don't have to look for that.
I'm just saying he's not on that list.
And that's my point.
He's not on that list.
That's insane. He is the list. That's the point, Rob. No one else is 39 and 20. There are people who might have a few games here and there. Oh, you need me tonight. 39 and 20. And he almost got the Cy Young in 2022. He's got MVPs. We already know all-star appearances. Like, he stole 50 bases, hit 50 home runs, Rob. Like, this dude is a freak of nature. He's insane. And that's my point. You keep acting like he's normal. There is no comp because that is how great he is. And I am excited to see what could be this upcoming season. He's already been spectacular, worth the money, worth the hype, worth the fame, done it, World Series title, next year World Series title. This year we get to see the full scope of him, and who knows, he might actually win a Cy Young. And the fact that that's even a possibility from a guy who also might hit 40 to 50 home runs is absolutely nuts. And he is, again, when we heard about him 7-8 years ago, you're like, all right, that sounds good. Then you saw him, you're like, oh, he is really good with the Angels. Then he gets all the hype, all the buzz to come and get the spotlight on him in the Dodgers, and he's been nothing but spectacular. And I'm blown away.
He was spectacular in the postseason. I just gave you his numbers.
He hasn't been great. He hasn't been great.
No, not even great. I just gave you the numbers. He struck out 45 times in 33 games. He was an automatic out last year, was he not? In the postseason?
He absolutely
did the Dodgers win like the 2 World Series? Did he win MVP both years and was a difference on the reason? No.
So
I'm asking you.
World Series MVP.
I'm just
you
saying.
You want him to wear Cy Young.
He's been on the Dodgers
batting
twice.
average title.
No, I want
you want him to win home run. What else do you want from him?
I'm saying
to be a Michelin star restaurant owner.
The Dodgers could have won both of those World Series without him. He hasn't done anything. Yes, he has.
Because the series before them, he hit a couple of major home runs to keep them in the series. So all he has to do is play his role throughout the postseason. He don't got to be a star every game. That's not baseball. Baseball is the only sport.
But he hasn't won an MVP. He hasn't won. I'm saying not one. They've won back-to-back. Look at his numbers in the postseason.
Rob,
they're
he has
not
4
good.
MVPs.
He's batting .248.
So you want him to have 4 MVPs, 2 World Series MVPs, 4, 5, 6 Cy Youngs. What do you want him to be sculpted from God? He is. What is he? The reincarnation of Zeus? The man got 4 MVPs. He's been a Cy Young, almost won the Cy Young. He's been all-stars.
Even the ones that he won with the ones that he won with the Angels. He didn't play in a meaningful game in any of those years. They were out of the play. They were out of playoff run in April, May.
Don't do that with baseball, Rod.
I'm
you
just
already
saying.
know baseball is the one sport. Mike Trout is one of the all-time greats. He ain't playing a meaningful game.
That's what they said until Mike Trout wasn't.
And so baseball is a completely different sport like that. You know that.
All right,
so
877.
I'm looking forward to this season, what he can do this season, and see how if he can continue to add to the lure, which will be incredible if he does anything even remotely better than we've already seen. All right, Rob. So they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts. And while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.